My girl, if I could do anything, I could do very well for you. I'm putting all my trust in you, cause I'm in love with you. It's like I prove myself and everything depends on you. I can't get my eyes off you. Girl, I'm in love with you. I will let me in my body. Girl, are you beautiful? Ever, let me. And I'm losing my mind. Baby, come closer, you're far away. Wherever you are.
What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our national factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. And where we encourage you to live your life the best you can through the knowledge of factual truth, because knowledge is the greatest. Those who know do. They don't believe. They don't say they don't know to please anyone, you know. They say it, they don't pretend. They say it as it is. So that's why I titled this The Great Pretenders. Believers are great pretenders. They pretend a lot. They pretend to be good when they are evil. They pretend to be nice when they are wicked. They pretend to be with you when they are against you. In your very before they wish you win, but they hope you lose. They're expecting bad things to happen to you. They are great pretenders, and pretenders are hypocrites. Pretenders are the worst people you can ever be with. They are enemies of progress, collective success, collective success. When you see pretenders in any group, you find them, especially when they are in the majority. That group never go forward. That group never achieve anything worth achieving, you know, something that will improve life. The great pretenders. Believers pretend in prayers. They pretend in worship. They pretend even in public when it comes to defending of their faith or their God. They pretend in prayer. That's why they say, let us pray. It means let us pretend. Who are you praying to? They haven't seen the God they are praying to, but they pretend they are praying to a God that exists. They close their eyes, or they lift their hands, or they hit their head on the ground. You know, they do many things to pretend that God exists. Even when their little children is showing them, man, Mom, Dad, this thing you guys are doing, it doesn't make sense. Kneel down praying to who? They knock them on the head. They say, shut up, pray. They force that child to learn how to pretend like them and begin to behave like them. They are hypocrites. And you see them fighting and arguing about the existence of the God they haven't seen or can see. They are pretending that God answers their prayers, that God is the reason why they are alive, that God is the one that gives them everything they have or anything worth having. You know, they believe God gave them the good ones, but the bad ones is their fault, or the fault of another imaginary being they call devil, which is also their God. So they are great pretenders. They pretend everywhere, pretend in their gatherings, pretend in the public, pretend in everything, just to defend their illusion. They pretend that their God exists when their God does not exist. Their situation, their condition, their life shows that there is no God that is mindful of them. There's no God that is thinking about them. There's no God that is watching over them. How can you say God is watching over you when you fall sick? How can you say God is watching over you when you get that disease? Why? How can you say God is watching over you when you are suffering unnecessarily? When you don't supposed to suffer, you suffer. If God is watching over you, there's no reason for you to suffer. You say it's because of your sin. That your sin proves that God is not watching over you. If God is watching over you, you won't sin. Will you allow your little child to go play with a sharp razor blade in your own house? Under your full view, you are watching that child. You know where the razor blade is in the drawer, and that child crawl to that drawer, open it, and you know it's full of razor blade that will harm that child. You will not let that child do that. You know, say I tell that child, don't go there. So let me see if he will go there. And if he go there, whatever he see there is his fault. No, you are the adult. It is your fault. And you are stupid. And that's exactly what God is to you. If God is watching over you, if your God is alive, if your God is powerful, yet you are suffering, you are committing the sin you vow you will never sin again. You see yourself experiencing what you wish unbelievers will experience. But you pretend and encourage yourself. Yeah, in this world, I am suffering. But when I die and go to heaven, I will no longer suffer. Pretenders. They pretend all is well when nothing is well with them. That's what you see in Africa. Africa is full of pretenders. People that are pretending all is well when it's not well. And you see them in all this movement. They are there. They pretend to be woke while they are not. They are there looking for financial assistance. They are there looking for someone who will give them a lift. They are there looking for who will give them a job. And they think that Woke Nation is another organization or another movement they should join. Of course, when I tell them they are my problem, they will come or they will do that. No. You don't need to belong to any organization to make it. Unless you are a lazy person. That person that is making it does not have two hairs. You can make a way for yourself. No God is coming to make a way for you. If your purpose of joining any organization or any movement is what you will gain from it, like what you will gain financially or to get some job, now you are enemy of progress in that movement or organization. And that's why you see that there are the people that easily attack the leader of that movement and say, oh, they are embezzling man, because they are not getting what they want. So they think, oh no, you know what you guys are doing here, I don't like it. And he's looking for who else will rise up with a better idea. Then he will run to that person. You see them jumping from church to church, from group to group, from place to place. They have no say of their own because they are pretenders. They pretend to be what you said. This is what you are doing. Yeah. I am awakened. I am woke. Yeah, I am a free thinker. But their action show you they are not. That's why I'm not moved. I don't have any permanent person, any permanent friend. No, because I know that person, I will say something tomorrow that person will not like. And I will not take it easy with that person. I'm not looking for, oh, follow me. If you don't follow, excuse me, you are not paying me. I just came to work. I'm working. So if I'm posting or saying something not to offend you, you know, I'm not honest. I will not tell you the truth. I will just be like those pastors or those politicians, those people that are pretending to care about you when they don't. No, I care about you. That's why we tell you the whole truth. I rather die now than tell you lie or pretend that all is well when it's not well. You see what is happening in Nigeria? Somebody said that over his dead body will there be Biafra and Oduduwa. It's one Nigeria. And I've been saying that anyone that tell you one Nigeria, that person is a liar. And the worst thing that happened to Nigeria will happen to that person. Evil thing will keep happening to that person until that person dies or change his mind. How can you look at the truth? You see the facts. You are talking against it. You are kicking against it. So one stupid man, I think he was one of the commanders in Nigeria, he died in plane crash with his wife and daughters. And there are some people saying it's only a fool that celebrate the day or rejoice over the death of father. That's why I made that post. I said I'm celebrating his horrible death. I'm celebrating it. You people should wake up. Know what you are doing. That's why people are kicking us like football, like we don't have any future. Because Africa is full of pretenders. People that cry, Africa must be free, Africa must be united. No, give me money. They are the one that will betray the cause. They are the one that are pouring sansan in the gari. They are the one that is throwing the stone you are eating in that food. You need to depopulate them. You need to remove them. They are pretenders. Oh man, how about young women? You know, recently I've been sharing those nice, sexy pictures on my story, because if I share it on my newsfeed, you know, I share whatever. Facebook will block me as it's a nude or something like that. So this lady came in, boss. Well, are you okay? You know, I don't mean to get you upset. I'm just asking. Okay, you know me now. I bought the case immediately. I said, do you have vagina? I don't mean to upset you. I'm just asking. She said, yeah, I have vagina. I said, no, you're not talking like somebody that have vagina. Oh, you have vagina? Then you need a dick. You need a good dick. That's why you're talking like that. He said, please, I don't have your tie now, I don't have your straight now, blah, blah, blah. I keep giving it to her. I said, no, you're done. You know, if you have a good dick. He said, no, you know, I have a vagina, I don't have it. I said, show me the vagina. He said, no, I'm not showing you, you're not my husband. I said, it's because you're talking like someone that don't have good dick. If you have good dick that fuck you well, you won't be talking rubbish. I share a picture of beautiful women. I was not talking against them. I was just saying there is no God. I'm using them for purpose. Because those believers pretend a lot. Those things they call immorality, they really like it in the secret. Look at their phone, you see porn there. But they are against pornography. They're the one that will tell you, why are you sharing naked picture? Well, but they said, what is your gain? What do you gain posting this type of picture? I said, the same thing you gain when you take off your clothes to take shower. When you want to take your bath, what do you gain taking off your clothes? Oh, I like buying their case. So she said, no, I said, you need good dick. He said, if I need dick, I go to my boyfriend. I said, oh, you have boyfriend that you talking? like you don't, maybe you are holy wedge, you are saint. You don't know what is sex, or you don't. And it's not a naked woman, a proper. Of course, I can share that too. One of them is on my story now. You know, the naked woman that you see, the nice, we like it, yeah. If you don't like it, go hit your head on the wall. But men like me, we like it. It gives us more, it gives us energy, charge us up. It makes us know that we are really human being. You know, our dick stand up. It shows you are a man. You see a naked woman, yeah, it's natural. It's not bad. So we keep going through all that. He said, no, I don't sleep around. I said, but you have boyfriend. How can you say you're not sleeping around? And that man is not the first one, your first boyfriend. You know, she said, this man, I'm still waiting for her since yesterday to come back. She hasn't come back. You know me now. I bomb her. Pretenders. They pretend, oh, what you are doing is not good. But they're doing worse. They are doing worse. Just like Reverend Fathers. They pretend they don't want to have sex anymore. But they are fucking mattress. They are fucking their hands. They are fucking people's wives. They are fucking the Reverend sisters. They are even fucking boys in the ass. But they tell you we have oath of celibacy. Oath of hypocrisy. All of them. Pretenders. You must deal with pretenders if you want to live a happy life. Look at me. The work that I am cost me my family. It cost me, you know, things that used to be so important to me. And you think I will come to be arguing with sheep, with stupid people, with pretenders, people that are not serious, people that think it's a joke? Come on. You are kidding me. Even this time I used to do this video, it cost me also. I can be doing 2 jobs. I can be working 16 hours. But I say no. I want to see my people wake up. You say, how much are they paying you? You are stupid. How much are you being paid for being stupid you are? How much are you making? What does it benefit you? You are rich in slavery. You are a doctor in slavery. You are a lawyer in slavery. You don't supposed to be alive. You're supposed to die. That's the best thing for you. And that's what I wish for you. Wish me the same thing also. Until we wake up. Stop pretending. Stop trying to cut it. No, you know, the way you say it is driving people away. Let it drive them away. We need to drive the sheep away, drive the goat away, drive all those pretenders, drive them away and be yourself. Let us live our true lives. Stop pretending. Theists, believers, you are great pretenders. Those things you pretend that you love freedom, you want freedom. But yeah, no, you are causing war. Why are you bringing violence? But you say you want freedom? Okay, yeah, I want God. God will give us freedom. Chukwu Abiyama will give us freedom. Let us pray. Let us pray. No, people like me don't pretend. I have seen a lot in my little life. I have seen what your grandfathers or your fathers did not see, and I cannot come and waste my time to argue with pretenders. No, fuck all that. I live my life. Live yours. You hate truth. I care about the truth, factual truth, and I will never give up. I will keep saying it, regardless who is pretending. I will stand with factual truth, and the truth shall prevail. God.